Today you're trying out a grid drawing. First, you're going to put your name on your paper and class period number. This next step, people can choose to do or they can choose not to do. Sometimes people just find it helpful. So what I'm going to do is label my grids. So I'm doing numbers across the top and letters across the side. This is helpful because sometimes if you're looking at drawing this one, then you might get off up here. But if you follow the grid in, then that's helps you land in the right spot. Okay, so say I was working on 4D up here, but then I tried to guess and I ended up here, then that would be off because I would need to be right here for 4D. Okay, I'm going to start right up here in the corner. So for this grid drawing, what you need to do is I'm only looking at just this square here. Okay, and I'm drawing that just in this square here. So I'm going to look at where my lines fall within that square. So this point is about 1/3 of the way over. So I'm going to make a mark here. You guys want to make sure that you always draw lightly until you know you need to keep that line. I have to draw darker on cameras to get it to show up. So here I'm just above halfway. So I'll make a mark there. And then this is kind of a curved line connecting the two. And then I can shade that in. This next line is coming from the corner and it's going a little short of halfway. So I'm going to draw down. And then it's a wider line, so I'm going to go a little ways away from it and it gets skinnier as it comes down. Then this one is about 1/3 of the way down from the top of the box is where it starts, and then about 1/3 of the way over. And I'm going to draw that line and shade that in. So then I would move on to the next box and do the same thing. For this method to be helpful for you, you're kind of looking at it in the different box sections rather than looking at it as the whole thing. Okay. So again, you're just trying this method out. You're going to get your drawing in here the best you can, and it's due at the end of class. At the end of class, you're going to put your project with your name on it into the folder that's labeled with your class period and the same color as the star floating above your table. So I put my project in there. You can see that the yellow star is the one that's floating above my table. So that's why my folder is yellow. Then someone's going to bring the folder with the projects in it over to the box sitting on this shelf by the door, and it has the same class period label on it that you're in. Then everyone needs to be in their seats for the bell.